Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. Hi, for those who don't know me, I'm Janelle Blonder. I am your Inspire Coach. I serve women who want to take their life to the next level, who are committed to their growth, who don't give up easily, who feel very stressed and frustrated right now, but know that they have something bigger and better planned in store for their life. And I'm just here to give you that gentle push in your transformation. Now, a lot of people ask me what it is I do, and maybe I'm not very clear. So I want to be very clear on what it is I do. And basically, I am a coach that can give you the tools and the resources to become that woman that you know. I am a coach who can give you that map, that guideline, that route so that you can benefit your life. Now, I am only here to direct what you already have installed within you. Because, as the great Les Brown says, we have greatness inside of us. And sometimes the greatness is covered down with deceit, reject, blame, anger, jealousy, hate, and all of these things. And the journey of life does get you down because that is life. Life throws those shit balls, if I should say, to you. They throw those balls to you because that is just life. And I cannot promise you that you will have a smooth journey. I cannot promise you that nothing wrong is going to happen to you. I'm not going to promise you that your life is going to be sailing. But what I can promise you is that if you do not give up, if you stay on your route, you will succeed. Now, I can give you 3 tips right now of where we can start on how you can become your better version. The first thing is your mindset. I hope you've got your pen. If you're not watching live with me and you're watching the replay, please share. Please share. Please tag a friend who you know that can benefit from this message. Please share the message, like the live, tag a friend. It is important because we feel alone. And my question is today, are you different? And a lot of people will say, well, yes, I'm different. And it's difficult being different because when we're different, we don't follow the crowd. When we are different, excuse me, when we are different, we see things differently. And if you're different, then I'm looking for you. Because being different requires courage. It requires courage to become who you are. And becoming who you are is not an easy task because we have so many other personalities in this world. We have so many things that can distract you. And a lot of people say we don't bring back the old time days. Well, I'm sorry, the old time days are never going to come back. And one of the main reasons why that is never going to come back because when I was young, and when you were probably younger, things were different because one thing I worked out is because we didn't have much choice. There wasn't that element of choice. We had to get up and go and do what we knew at that time. Now we are overwhelmed by something called social media, by the World Wide Web. You can type in a question from anywhere in the world into your computer and get the answer. You can communicate to anybody in the world just sitting in your home. We didn't have that long time. And because we didn't have that, we don't have that element now of choosing or being confused or being, should I say, of, what's the word I want to use? What's the word? Comparison of others. Because all we knew is what we knew at that time, which is the one, the self. And because now we are exposed to different types of cultures, different ways that people live, people views, perceptions, it causes a confusion of who you are. It throws us off balance because we look at somebody's life and we think, wow, isn't that great? They get by and they don't seem to have any problems. But I'm telling you, everyone has challenges. Even the greatest has challenges. And why they have challenges is because within our challenges, we get our strength. Within our challenges, we get our, what we call mojo, to realize that We don't learn anything being on the safe side. We don't learn anything being with the rest of them. We learn things by being different. So if you're on the live and you know that you're different, give me a hearts up. If you're on a replay and this resonates with you, hearts up, thumbs up, because being different is the key to knowing who you are and where you need to be. You don't need to follow somebody else. You don't need to read someone else's book and say, well, I need to be this person. Reading and looking at someone else's life, you can take chapters, you can take that motivation, you can take that skill set and apply it to you. But you are the person that is in that driving seat right now, and that's all your life. How many times have we given up our front seat? How many times have we given them our car keys and says, look, you drive? And we allow other people to take us in their direction, hoping we will get that same result, and it's never going to happen. We all know that there are many roads to a destination, and we ask ourselves which road. And many times we don't have the answer. So we have to try, and we have to sort of investigate which route we will succeed or not. I don't like to use the word failure, because failure means, to me, failure means giving up. But when we are trying, we must have something called trial and error. We must be able to understand that when we try something, it's not that the fact that we failed or we didn't get the desired result. It is because something we didn't do in the preparation of what we are about to launch. So it could be a lack of knowledge. Did I research what it is I'm doing well? Did I ensure that I had all the questions? Did I get all the information? Am I equipped, ready to take on this journey? And many times that we fail, and we fail not only because we did something wrong, it's because, as I said, it's a lack of information. So if you're watching this live on a replay and this resonates with you, give me a hearts up. Put something in the comments. I hate talking to myself. My God, I always talk to myself. So coming on live, it's great to have someone to talk to. And I like that. I like to have conversations. I like to have dialogues, because I want to know, excuse me, if it's just, I won't say if it's just me experiencing it, because I work with clients on a daily basis, and I know one of the major pitfalls that we have is not knowing who we are. Trying to follow someone else's footsteps, trying to become somebody we're not. There is only one you, and there is only one me. And I am so glad there's only one me, because trust me, if there's more one than me, my God, I'll be so frightened of me. Because I get pretty much full on, and I get pretty much excited about the growth, because we don't realize what we have in us. We don't understand the magnitude of greatness we have bursting. And we don't seem to understand that we have a purpose. And many say, well, I don't know what my purpose is. And my purpose is something that you just don't. Some people, yes, do know, yes, this is what I'm meant to do. And then some struggle. And that is okay, because it took me a long time to know what my purpose was. Not knowing that I have been doing my purpose right through, but I never knew that I could have expanded myself into that. So when I started to become a coach, I had gone through so much turbulence in my life. I took a really great risk in leaving my husband at that time, and coming part of Trinidad, where I had no idea what was going to happen. I had no money, I had no home, I had 2 very young children, but I knew that my life was about to change. How? I don't know. I just knew it because I felt it within me. And that's a process of knowing who you are. You will fall. You will bump your ground. You will get disappointed. You will get people who will let you down. All the people that you think that were going to rally with you, they're not going to rally with you. They would not see your dream as you see it, because they don't understand who you are. And that is okay. How many times have you said to people, you don't understand me? I'm trying to tell you that people do not need to understand who you are. Do not expect anybody to understand who you are. Because if you expect that, then you basically are putting your trust into another man. You have to understand who you are. You have to understand what your purpose is. And you have to understand why is it that I'm going through what I'm going through. And as I said to you, if you are different and you are watching this live or you're watching the replay, please give me some thumbs up, some hearts. I want you to like the page. I want you to share it. I want you to even tag a friend, because it's important. We are losing our identity daily. We are following crowds that makes no sense. We are following religious beliefs, religious sects that are not bringing us anything but demise. And if we are in a group of people and you look around and you are the smartest one, I'm going to fix my glasses because this is very serious and I'm going to touch some serious toes here. If you are the smartest one in your group, you need to run. Run fast, because you then become that sucker. I have been a sucker. Oh my God. I always thought that my job was never to say no. I thought that my job was always to provide and always to serve and always to give, not realizing that I was giving from an empty cup. There's a great psalm that says, your cup will run it over. I never allowed my cup to run it over because I always believed that I had to help. So if my cup is half empty and I'm helping, what am I leaving for me? And I felt bad in saying no. I didn't know what no was. And if I said no, I had to give you an explanation why I said no. And I realized, wait, come on. This is not making sense. How can I help you when I'm trying to help myself? And I'm helping you, and in helping you, you are not helping yourself. So by changing your mindset of it is possible, this can be done, I do have greatness within me. And as you look at your life, and as you look back, and as you look where you are now, is it really where you want to be, the now, here? No, it's not. You see a grander and a bigger version of your life. You see a better version. You see a future that you have dreamt about every day, but you just don't know how to get there. So this morning, this live, I'm giving you 3 tips to get over that. Your mindset is the first one. Change the way that you think. Jim Rohn says, the way that you think is the way that you behave, and the way that you behave is the way that you act. Your thoughts perceive who you are. So if you know that your thoughts are crazy and running the mill and controlling your life, then you need to make a mental mind shift. And how do we do that? We become aware of what are we thinking. What thoughts are going through my mind that are making me behave in this manner? Now, this is a really long exercise. This doesn't happen in a day. This doesn't happen overnight. And there is no magic dust, no fairy dust. There is nothing like this will come down. It doesn't drop on your lap. This is a self-work. This is self on self. This is where it all begins. Because if you want to see the change in your life, you, yes, you are responsible for that change. You either create your life or you break your life. You either have nourishing relationships or you have toxic relationships. So after dealing with your mindset and working out what it is my thought process is, what am I thinking of? What is stopping me from getting to my next level? Your thoughts will give you that answer. Your mindset is the first thing. Second thing, your environment. Where am I hanging out? Who are my friends? What is my social contribution? Who do I relate to? Who do I look up to? What are my daily conversations with my friends, my work colleagues? What are they telling me about me? What are they telling me about themselves? How can they benefit me or even benefit themselves about getting to my better version? Is it always a gossip? Is it always I want something from you? Is it always you could never do this, you're not good enough? Is it always a squeeze, an injection, a want, a sucker? I have had suckers in my life. Whoa, they suck me like that. You gotta get rid of your suckers. Yes, I know. Most of them are your family and most of them are your AKA friends, right? But I want you to ask one question to yourself. If your car breaks down at 3 in the morning, who can you call? Who can you call? And if they do answer the phone, are they going to ask you either one thing? Do you know what time it is? Or are they going to ask you, where are you? If you could right now make a list of 10 people, and boom, that's a lot for me, of 10 people you can call when your car breaks down at 3 a.m. and they can come running to your assistance, that's a friend. If you can call a friend and you tell them you have this amazing idea and you want to go forward and they give you that fruits, they give you that wisdom, they give you that motivation, they give you that strength to move on, that's a friend. If when you call a friend and you haven't spoken to that friend in years, months, decades, and all of a sudden you just coincidentally get back in touch and the conversation flows and edification comes out and knowledge comes out and you bounce up one another's energy and you grow one another and you lean on one another because you're not alone, that's a friend. But every time that you have to pick up a phone or receive a phone call or read your Facebook or read an instant message, it's always who say, who ain't say, who do, who ain't do, what the government doing, who political party is in turbulence. It's not worth it. You are your own government, full stop. If you rely on other people, including the government of whatever political party, I'm not here to discuss politics, then you basically give up your right for freedom. They are only here to guideline and to put certain things in place. But you are in control of your life and in your family and your finances. Your environment, you breed your environment. You have to be careful where you go. And trust, I have so learned that lesson. Right? Because I love to support. I love to give. I love to feed. I love to nourish. I love to shelter. I love to clothe. And these same set beings have walked all over me. And that's not their fault. That's my fault. Because I did not set any boundaries. How many of us right now listening to the live have friendship with no boundaries? Yeah? They can come and do what they want, say what they want, treat you as they want. Because you have allowed them to do that. You did not give them any boundaries. You didn't give them any guidelines. You didn't tell them STOP. You don't tell them, no, this is enough. I have had enough. You did not show them how you need to be treated. So they expect you to be treated anyway. So when you say, what do you want to eat? Anything. And you get anything. And you go, oh, I didn't want to eat that. Well, you didn't be specific, did you? Because you're not clear. That's why I have few friends. And I have sisters and brothers who I can look to. And I could share things with them. And I know that the advice that they give me is going to build me and not break me. How many relationships you are in right now that are breaking you down every day? Every day they're just taking a slice of you, slice of you, slice of you. And then one morning you get up and you're just tired. You're tired and you're fed up and you're frustrated. You seem stuck. You can't get out from where you are. You can't see where your next money is coming from. You don't know where to go. Everywhere that you're going is just a head block. It's just a mess. So you need to remove yourself from there. I had a live a couple of weeks ago, and it was What do you do when all that you do is good and nothing seems to come back good to you? What do you do? What do you do when you continuously pray and you're asking whatever you class your God is? Again, I'm not here to define any religious purposes on anyone. But what do you do when your prayers has not been answered? What do you do? What do you do if you're in an environment that you cannot breathe in? That the breath that you're breathing is toxic, it's no good, it's breaking you, it's chipping at you every day. And you in yourself know that this is not where you're meant to be. You need to close those doors. You need to tell those people, I love you, but from far. You need to let them know that I could no longer be in your space, because where I'm going, you are not there yet. And I could only help you if you help yourself. But right now, I need to help me. Is that selfish? Hell to the no. Why would it be selfish? Why would you think that you have to help someone else first before you help yourself? How could you help somebody else when you need help? I needed help. When I saw my daughter in my stomach run her hands, I was 8 months pregnant, across my stomach, I jumped out of my own freaking skin. I damaged my pregnancy. I wanted nothing to do with that. I was like, whatever, this is the worst thing ever. It could have happened at the worst time. I drank, I smoked, I didn't know about God. I had the wrong people around me, and I was just spinning top in mud. And I just kept going, nothing is going to help me. Nothing is going to, this is my punishment. I did something wrong. This is my punishment. This is where I'm supposed to be. This is it for me. And I convinced my own self. How many times has that happened to you where you have convinced your own self that you need to be punished? Really? I thought that I was the worst thing ever. So I punished myself, and I punished a life that I had no right to. And the day that I had her is the day that I felt the most regret. Not regret that I had her, but regret what I did. It hit me like this. Boom. You ever got that before? When something is facing you head on, and you know what it is, but you're dodging it and you're avoiding it. And then all of a sudden, all the way that you go right, you go left, it's right there. And it hits you. And I got that slap. That slap was to wake the hell up. Wake up. What are you doing? You are stronger than your challenges. Give me a hearts up for that, guys. Come on, at least. You are stronger than your challenges. You can overcome anything that you put your mind to. The greatest confrontation to have is with yourself. Have you ever had a one-on-one confrontation? Yeah, it goes back and forth, right? And you're like, yes, no. The hardest person to confront is yourself. This is why, if you are different and you're watching this live, then this is no accident that you're here. My journey is to empower and serve women. I serve men too, but my majority are women. Why women? Because I believe we have, and I know we do have what it takes to become a superhero. We can do anything that we put our mind to. Our challenges is not who we are. Our sexuality doesn't define who we are. Our job doesn't even define who you are. Your spiritual definition doesn't define who you are. Your title doesn't define who you are. You define who you are by what you show the world. And if you are here today watching my live, if you're live now, I want you to tag a friend. I want you to share my page. This message is so important. How can I help you? I can guarantee you that your life is going to make us 360. I have the tools and the resources that you can use to get you from A to B. You don't need to watch anybody's life anymore. You need to watch within yourself. We have tools that we show you how to tap into your inner self, how to remove those hurdles, how to get rid of all that fear, that doubt, all that deception, lies, deceit, how to transform you to who you are now, to your future version. Only thing is, are you committed? Are you committed enough to do that? Because it's not easy. I'm not going to promise you a safe ride. I'm not going to promise you everything is going to be okay. I'm not going to promise you that you won't get hurt or disappointed, because you would. But we have to do the things that are important for our growth. We are putting our attention onto other things that do not invest in us, that do not give us that sort of booster. We are looking to fight battles that makes no sense. We are looking to fight our ego. We are looking to justify who we are to other people. No. Being different, you don't need to justify, explain, define you to anybody. If you walk into a room and somebody doesn't understand you, you don't walk out. They either like it, lump it, or leave. When you walk into a room, you don't dim your light because of others. You increase your light, because your light is so important, so somebody else will see. My job is not for me, you know. Yes, of course, it is a financial gain. And why should I not be rewarded with financial gain? And it's the same thing for you. Your purpose, your talent, your gift, your story, your song, your art must be rewarded. Because they said prosperity and abundance is my birthright, your birthright. So don't ever think that your gift must not be rewarded by money at all. The key is it must be done with integrity. And it must be done in what you say that you're going to do. So if you're offering a service, or if you're offering a book, it must be able to serve and to help other people. Because that is why we are here. Not for me, to help one another. The problem is, I cannot help everybody, which I thought I could have done, guys. Trust me. I was Mother Mary Martha. I thought I could have helped the Bob, the Paul, the Jane, the Jean Bob, the Tom Bob, the Tom Cat. I wanted to serve everybody, everything, all the time, anywhere, everywhere. No, it's not going to happen. You need to define who you want to serve. Knowing me, I said to you before, and I will tell you again, I serve women who are willing to get to their next level. I serve women who are frustrated, who are fed up, who have given up on their life, but know that they have much more in store. I serve women who are committed to their own growth. I serve women who want to become their better version, no matter what it takes, with integrity. Are you different? If you're different and you're watching this page, like, share, tag a friend. Somebody needs to hear me. Come on. I have taken a vow for the next 30 days, right, to come on alive. What? Janelle, a whole life, 30 days? Yes! Because I've got to talk more. I've got to come out more. I've got to jump out more. I've got to be seen more. I've got to touch those people who are waiting to hear me. Who are waiting to hear me? Who are waiting to hear you? What are you waiting for? When would you be ready? When is the right time? I'm straying. See, I told you 3 things. I've gone on to about 10. Mindset, your environment, and the third one, and I'm not going to keep you any longer. It's a Monday morning. Do you know, as I go into the third one, There is a fact that they said Monday mornings most people have heart attacks. Do you know why? Because they can't be bothered to go to work. They're all stressed. Oh, it's Monday. I don't want to be like that. Do you want to be like that? We don't have to. We choose. We choose. If you're in a job right now that it's not where you want to be, but it's giving you that finances to take over, I suggest take 5% of your salary every month, every week, every fortnight, however it comes, and put it aside for your dream. Yes, you may not know what that dream is now, but put it aside. 5% of your salary every time it reaches you, and put it away. So when you are ready to launch your better version and to invest in yourself, you're going to have some finances there. We all say we don't have money. I always correct that phrase, any of my friends I hear. And it's not money is the problem, it's the lack of resources. It's how we can earn money. And that's why a lot of people cheat, swindle, rob one another, because we believe that it's not enough. There is enough. There's enough for everything, for everyone. One is honestly gained. And you may say now, Jen, I don't have that money to invest in coaching. The people don't see coaching as a step to better themselves. They would rather, I don't know, probably buy something that they can see their money with. And we have become a generation of wanting to be entertained. So a life that is entertaining, talking about somebody else and how good they are and how good they're not, or how, as we say in Trinity, bacchanal one another, that live will be full pumping, sharing, and tagged. And trust me, we even have phone calls to say, oi, someone's on live now. I get that. I get that we are a society of entertainment. I'm not here for your entertainment. I am here for your breakthrough. I am here if you're serious about moving from A to B. I am here because you need to hear this message this morning. And tomorrow, I am doing a 3 days Facebook Live at 3. 3 lives, 3 p.m. On how can I get to my next level? I'm giving you all this free so that you can get or to start to believe in yourself, which is step 3. Believe in yourself. Who you are is not where you are right now. That's such a good one, isn't it? No, I need a thumbs up at least, love. Come on. It's not where you are. Who you are is not where you are now. Please, if you're watching this on the replay, it's huge. Daily nuggets, daily inspiration, daily shoves, daily transformation, daily pushes. To become who you are requires that courage. You gotta be bold. You gotta be bold. You've gotta go, world, guess what? I'm coming through. And I'm coming through no matter what it takes, because I know that I have greatness within me. And I can touch your life, and I can make you that person that you know that you are. So ladies and gents, if you're watching, but you know I love up my ladies and all of that, right? So don't take on no hardship, the men who are listening. You all can come on board. But my woman, it's time to wake up. Our children needs us. Our children needs us. And I'm not only speaking to maternal women, because you don't have to bore a child to know what it is to be a woman. The job that you're doing, do it with integrity. The job that you're serving, do it the right way. If you want a promotion where you are, you look to that promotion that you want and you eyeball it. What it is I need to do to get there. Does that mean I have to come in an hour earlier? Does that mean I have to leave an hour later? Does that mean I have to learn a certain skill? Does that mean I have to go to college to do something? Does that mean I need to become someone different? Yeah. Because the person I'm speaking to right now on this live cannot be the same person for your future version. I cannot be the same person. I refuse to be the same person because I want more. And it's not selfish, it's self-full. Because now that my cup is runneth over, surely and goodness and mercy shall follow me for all the days of my life. I can serve you. And I can serve you if you want to be served. Are you different? Are you willing to make that risk? Are you willing to invest in yourself? Are you just not like curious to see how far you can go? So many people are dying. Just last night I went out to a friend's and there was a shooting 2 streets behind a young boy. I don't know the boy. I don't know his circumstance. I don't know what led him there. All I knew instantly, what a waste. What a waste of life. We don't know how long we have left. Especially in Trinidad, you don't know. But I do know that I cannot wait any longer. I cannot wait any longer to serve you guys. I'm going to leave my website. I have a free powerful affirmations who haven't received it as yet. It's good. I'm going to update it again probably in the next couple of days and just keep adding and keep adding. Because every day you got to do something to become a different person. Action. We can't just sit and pray. We can't just keep asking. We've got to get up and go. You need to get up and go because you're different. You don't follow the masses. You're not a follower, you're a leader. Don't ever doubt that. Your circumstances is not who you are. And I can help you become your better version if you're willing to commit to yourself. So, my warriors! My God, I can't sing very good. That's not part of my plan. Warriors, get ready. 30 days with me. You will be surprised how far you reach. Like, share, tag a friend. Stay inspired. You deserve it. Become your better version. Don't wait anymore. Love you guys. Take care.